Want to look oh so pulled together, even on your very worst day? Well, today I'm going to tell you how. Stay with me. Hello and welcome to today's video. I'm so glad you chose to join me. My name is Kay, if we haven't met, and I'm just really tickled that you're here. Thanks for joining us. Today we're going to talk about just some decisions that you need to make before that oh so bad, terrible day so that you can look your best even when you're feeling your worst. Now let me give you a scenario here of what I'm talking about, because this happens to me and maybe it happens to you too. There are days when I need to be somewhere. Maybe I just have a doctor's appointment, or maybe, and I'm not feeling well, right? Don't you hate going to the doctor when you're not feeling well? That's so hard to get dressed to do. But beyond that, there are other days that we just wake up, maybe it's time to go to Bible study or your knitting class or your book club, and yet you're just not feeling it. You're just not feeling your best. And it's hard to even pull yourself together on those days. But I believe that if you make a few decisions ahead of time, like now, then you will actually be able to pull yourself together on those days and still look very pulled together, so that nobody is saying to you, oh, you look tired, or what's wrong with you, right? We don't want that. So let me just tell you some decisions that you need to start making now. You need to write these things down, girlfriend, and we need to get these things down so that when we have those no good, very bad, terrible days, we can still look our best. The first one is we have got to have the right underwear in our drawers. So by that, I mean, I'm all for the pretty little different colors and the polka dots and the animal print and all that sort of stuff. But really, if you want to be able to just effortlessly put on the right undergarments with your clothing, then I suggest you have plenty of flesh-toned underwear. Whatever your flesh tone is, you need some underwear in those colors. That is your underwear as well as your bra, maybe even a slip, some shapewear, whatever you need that you're going to be wearing it with. I suggest you make sure that you have plenty, that it's clean, and that it's in those right colors. Moving right along, the second suggestion I have is that you stock your closet with more solids than prints. Now, unless there is a caveat here, if your personal style aesthetic is that artsy, eclectic look, and you are just a master at mixing prints and mixing all the things, then you go with that. You are doing it, you're rocking it, you go with that. But for most of us, if we have that natural style aesthetic, or we have a classic style aesthetic, or we're dramatic, or we're feminine, or whatever, then we really are going to be best served if we fill our closet with neutrals. Now, not just neutrals, solids, because they can be in whatever colors you want. If you're dramatic and you want to fill your closet with pinks and blues and purples, then you go for that. Or if you're a natural gal and you want to fill your closet with earthy greens and blues and blacks and browns, then you go with that. But I just suggest that we fill our closet with, I would say, 90% solids and maybe 10% prints, because it is just so much easier to mix and match those. Now, one more point that really wasn't in my list, but when we're talking about colors and solids, you do want to know your color palette. I suggest you have a color palette, and I'm not talking about having your colors analyzed, although that's perfectly fine, and you do that if you want to. But I do suggest that you choose, even from the colors when you are analyzed, you choose from those, and you only have 3 to 5 at the most neutrals and 3 to 5 at the most signature colors. I'm going to link to a blog post here that I've written about how to determine the colors for your wardrobe. And it's not about analyzing your colors, it's really just about streamlining your color choices. All right, so the point though was to fill our closets with those solids and not so many prints, because it's just so much easier to put those outfits together. My next tip is to have the footwear that you need to create the kind of outfits you want. So and have them like pulled towards the front of your closet, right? Make it really easy. And I suggest that you have comfortable shoes. Now, I know that some of us have situations where we need to wear heels, or maybe we need to wear a certain kind of something, I don't know. But we are at a point in our lives, ladies, where it is time to be comfortable and it is time to take good care of our feet. And so I do suggest that we, as these older women, I suggest that we really kind of minimize our shoe choice. Not that you can't have all the shoes you want, you absolutely can. But honestly, I am encouraging you to spend the money on good quality shoes, at least a few pair that you can go out of the house in on that no good, very bad, terrible day, and you are in comfortable shoes, but they still look stylish. And the truth of the matter is, those are going to cost us a little more. I have a few brands that I love, and I'm going to list them below. I'm going to give you links to those brands so that you can check out some shoes that whatever fits your style aesthetic or whatever fits your needs, but in those good quality, comfortable brands that make us feel good, but also help us to look good. Now, my next tip, we're going from the toes to the top of our head, is to have an emergency hairdo. So this is mine. When I have that day and my hair is just not doing what it's supposed to be doing, the humidity is wreaking havoc with me and just causing it to flip all sorts of ways, I just pull it up in a little clip. It's just a little plastic clip, and I lose them constantly, but I try to make sure I have at least one. And I just pull it up. I know this works. I get compliments on it. I don't like to wear my hair like this every day, but it works for me. Your emergency hairdo could be a headband. It could be, you pull it back in a barrette. It could be a ponytail. It could be a baseball cap or a fedora, okay? So it can be a hat. But you need to have in your head something that you can do with your hair on that day when it's just not, it has a mind of its own, and yet you need to get out the door. You've got somewhere you need to go. Maybe you don't even want to go, but you need to, and you need to look good because you don't want people telling you you look tired. So have an emergency hairdo. Another decision we can make ahead of time is to know our style formulas, how to work them, and we have the pieces at the ready to work those style formulas. Now, what am I talking about? Well, I've shared some style formulas here before. I'll see if I can link a post or a video or two that maybe talks a little bit about style formulas, and I'm sure I'll be doing another one for the fall in the next month or so. But style formulas are simply those ways of dressing that work for you consistently, and you love wearing them, and they're easy for you, and you have the ingredients in your closet to put those formulas together. So let me give you, for instance, one of my favorite style formulas for the summer is what I'm wearing right now. It's some jeans or shorts or pants with a tank and then a button-up shirt over it. This one's a long button-up shirt, but I have linen shirts. This one's kind of a eyelet. I have all kinds because I love this style formula. But you have to know the formula and you have to have the things in your closet to work it. Your formula could be that t-shirt, blazer, jeans. It could be just a top and a skirt. It could be you just want to wear a dress. Then you have dresses and you just go with that thing. So, but know your formulas, what works for you, what you love, what you feel authentic in. Have them on the ready. Maybe even write them down or take some pictures on your phone. Have them so that you can go back and look at them so that you can work that thing fast and easy without having to think about it. My next tip is to have a set of go-to jewelry so that you can accessorize your outfit just like that. So during the summer, I have just been loving wearing just earrings and a watch. Earrings and a watch. Now today I don't have the watch on, I have a bracelet on, but I love that. And so on a day, if I get up, I've got to go have some blood tests. I don't want to go have some blood tests. I can just think, put on some earrings, Kay, and put on your watch and get yourself out the door, right? So that makes it so easy. But think about what really works for you, what is something that makes you feel like you, what is something that you get compliments in. Honestly, earrings, they are just the easiest way to add some light to your face, to lift people's view of you up to your face, and really are going to have the most powerful punch, even more than a necklace. So I really suggest you have a couple of pair of earrings that are your go-to, have a watch or a bracelet, and let that be it. Don't sweat it. Let that be it. And then my last tip is to have a classy jacket that you could add to any outfit. So even if you are just in those jeans and t-shirt that I talked about in last week's video, by the way, how you can look oh so chic in just that. Even if you're just wearing that, if you have a classic trench coat or trench jacket and you put that over it, you are going to look like the bomb. Or if you have a blazer, even if it's a knit blazer and it is oh so comfortable, you put that blazer over that simple outfit and you are going to rock it. So having that classic piece with a little bit of structure, a little bit of tradition to it that you can easily throw over that simple outfit that you put on, made up of solids, made up of your particular style formula that you love to wear. You've got your pared down jewelry. You've got your footwear that you've had at the ready and you've got that on. You put that on and you are going to look oh so classy and oh so pulled together on any day, even the worst day of your week. All right, thank you so much for joining me. Let me know in the comments below if you have any other tips for looking great even on your worst day. I would love to hear from you. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that already. I will see you again next week, ladies.